What's up, friends, fellow card collectors, and my Fairfield Fanatics? How's it going? Card Hobbyist here, back with another Fairfield Friday for you. Fairfield Fanatic Friday, I should say. I'm going to add some of these shock parallels that I got in that last pack yesterday into the giveaway stash. And then we'll break into this Fairfield box. So know what I'm not going to announce today? I'm not going to announce that I need anybody for the pack mixer group break because it filled up. So thank you to everybody that bought in. Collectorholic, Wicked Discounts, Terry B, Waxman, Big Harv, Reindeer Studios. I think I got everybody. Collectorholic, Canadian Cardboard. If I missed anybody, sorry. I just did that off the top of my head. But those are the folks that bought into the rando pack mixer break that I'm doing. And thank you very much. I will be doing it again, so just look out for next week when I announce the third iteration of that. So let's see, this one's got a date of June 26, 2019, so a fairly new box here. So let's take a look, see what we got in here. Looks like we got a pack of Topps Big, which isn't grand. Oh, this came out actually pretty easy. Top card is Paul Konerko. Good old Paul Konerko. Let's pull out this pack of Topps Big. This is 1988 Topps Big. So hopefully we'll get a Hall of Famer in there. Alright, let's go through this and see what we got here. Do this in thirds. So we got Paul Konerko. We got the Walrus, Doug Jones. We got NL Leaders, this is 2008, Holiday, Howard, and Cabrera. I like that card. Lee Mazzilli. We got Dave Zvim, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Bob Tewksbury. Mike Woodard. We got a Wade. I don't want to pronounce that in a way that's vulgar. Fiak. Move on. Move on with the Red Sox. Gene Walter. Tim Spear. Jeff Hewson. 93 Topps All-Stars Gold. Lenny Dykstra and Ken Griffey Jr. That's awesome. Nice Topps Gold there. Ken Griffey and Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Dykstra always had that big old chunk of chaw in his mouth. Jeff Reed, look at this card. Oh man, he looks like he's in pain. That's a it's a great picture for that card. Alright, we got Iron and Steel. We got Cal Ripken Jr. and Brady Anderson, and we got two of those back to back, and they both are just covered in paper loss. Yeah, these were definitely ripped apart. Good old 93 Upper Deck. This one's off cut. You can see the logo sticking out the side, but 93 Upper Deck has a habit of sticking together, and they didn't take much care when ripping these apart. Dave Gallagher. Checklist. Got a Lee Smith here. Lee Smith Upper Deck. What is this? 94? 93 Upper Deck. So this one's got just a tiny bit of paper loss on this side, but it's actually not too bad. Doug DeCenzo, 92 score. Bob Forsch. Dave Valier. Roger McDowell, doing Roger McDowell things with his Lasorda University shirt. Yeah, Danny Santana for the Braves here. You got a Hall of Famer on this one. Blockbuster trade. Joe Carter with Robbie Alomar. It's pretty cool. It's got some paper loss on the back. You see it along the top there. Some pretty bad scuffing there, but still okay. Still end up in my binder. I like that one. Al Chambers, 1979 #1 draft pick. Pretty cool. This is from 85 Topps. Al Chambers. Jim Sundberg. Alfredo Griffin. The Brett Saberhagen highlights from 92 Donruss. Mike Flanagan. Just looking totally enthused in that picture. We got Danny Jackson, and first person ever signed a baseball card for me, Mark Lemke, 1990 Fleer. I think the card that I got signed from him was a 90 Topps. I don't know what I did with that card. There's a TP, 87 Topps, Jeff Ballard, Rick Dempsey. I always called Rick Dempsey Ned Flanders. We got a Sean Dunston, Mariano Duncan. We got a Tim Anderson Bowman Chrome here. It's not too bad, not too shabby. Tim Anderson had a breakout season this year. Ooh, is that an auto? No, that's a facsimile auto. Got Denny Nagel here, Stadium Club. First Bowman Chrome of Wayne Gaynor, 2011. That's a facsimile auto. It's not a real auto. Doug Buckler. Look at those glasses. Those are awesome. Zane Smith, Manny Trio, John Wayner, and Felix Fermin with Joe Carter. Is that Joe Carter sliding in the background? Not a terrible box so far. Gotten some nice Hall of Famers here. And another Jack McDowell. Got a Mark Carry-On. This card's just, look at that. Got a big old crease down it. Just folded right in half. It's pretty rough. Stan Belinda. Mike Bell. Don't remember Mike Bell with the Braves. Dave Smith. This card's just destroyed as well. Wow. Man. Excel marketing really needs to step up their quality control. I know you don't expect much out of a Fairfield, but some of these are just really bad between the cards with the paper loss and crease cards. I mean, don't throw crease cards in there, not unless you're throwing some like vintage in there. You know, it's one thing to get vintage that has a crease in it, but you know, 88 Topps, no thank you. Not with a big old crease in it. Here's a Mark Carrion, King Griffey Sr., 92 Upper Deck, Jesse Orosco, Pat Sheridan. Thought this card had a crease in it too, but I guess not. Steve Whitaker draft pick, Bill Pulsifer, looking straight out of high school there. Here's a Hall of Famer. Actually, should be two Hall of Famers, Larry Walker and Kirby Puckett. 92 Topps All-Stars. That's a cool card. I like that card. It's got a pretty dinged up corner down there at the bottom, but good enough for my binder. The Andres Galarraga, 89. Jim Gatt for the Pirates. The Eric Davis, 90 score. Pretty cool. Michael Waka. That 2018. Mark Trumbo. Eduardo Escobar. And the Rockies team card. So, like I said, this box is going pretty well, but I don't like all the damage cards that are in it. It's kind of weak sauce. So, Danny Heap, RJ Reynolds, Lance Johnson. Who's this? Kevin Kozlowski, Rob Deere from 91 Update, Pete O'Brien, Steve Ontiveros, Les Lancaster, Russ Mormon, the Dave Roberts. This is 2007 Topps. Those black borders. Greg Zahn. I remember this set fondly because it's when I really kind of got back into collecting again. Was 2007. Kenny Rogers, Hideki Matsui. This is the set that had the Derek Jeter with George Bush in the stands and Mickey Mantle in the dugout. Here's a prospects card. Let's see who's on this. Kevin Jordan, Bobby Morris, Desi Relaford, and Adam Riggs. There's Jason Isringhausen, Todd Froworth, Miguel Cairo, the Windmill Ron Washington, manager of the Rangers, Frank DePino, Tim Liliana. A lot of 2007 Topps in here. Miguel Batista, John Buck, Craig Monroe, Ned Yost, Norris Hopper, Josh Fogg, Aaron Cook, Ryan Braun rookie card, but this isn't the Ryan Braun from the Brewers. Gary Matthews. Ooh, we did get a hit in here. Matt Capps, and the hit. Juan Segura game used memorabilia jersey. Not too bad. Jan Segura. So we actually got a hit out of this box, which is pretty sweet. Nice little Alan Ginter there from 2014. Pretty cool. So the box was okay. Had some good stuff in it. Had quite a few damage cards in it, which I didn't quite enjoy. Especially the Crease cards. I mean, shouldn't be putting Crease cards in here, especially when they're junk wax error cards. I mean, if they're Crease, just toss them in the garbage. I mean, nobody's gonna want those. Let's see what we got in big here. And also the paper loss cards. I mean, I know they're buying commons in bulk and all that, and they probably got cases of, you know, 92, 93 Upper Deck, Fleer Ultra, you know, high gloss packs that get bricked, Stadium Club, and they're just going through ripping them apart and throwing them in boxes, which I don't agree with. Got a Lance Parrish here. Some 1980s shirts. There's a TP, Ron Darling, Kevin Bass, Molitor, there's a Hall of Famer. Ooh, Nolan Ryan, there's a Hall of Famer. That's what I'm talking about. Dale Svim and Lance Parrish. So sweet. Topps Big pack paid off with 2 Hall of Famers I did not have from Topps Big. Paul Molitor and Nolan Ryan. Unfortunately, these are too big to go in the binder. As you can see, they're a little bit bigger than a normal card. Just a bit. But that's what it is. That was their shtick for Topps Big. But the good thing is I just throw these in a top loader. I don't even put them in a penny sleeve. I just toss them in a top loader and keep them in there. But 2 Hall of Famers in Topps Big. So quick recap, got the 2 Hall of Famers Topps Big. Got the Jan Segura game used memorabilia card. Got this Topps All-Stars card. It's got the ding corner on it. On this bottom corner. I don't know if you can see that ding. We got the Blockbuster trade with Joe Carter, Robbie Alomar. It's got all the paper loss on the back. Lee Smith's got a little bit of paper loss on the front, but it's not too bad. Topps All-Star Gold. I really like this card. Lenny Dykstra, King Griffey Jr. This isn't a Hall of Famer, but it does have a future Hall of Famer in Miguel Cabrera. And then got this Paul Konerko, which was the window card, the seller. So, yep, that was the Fairfield box. I hope all you Fairfield fanatics out there appreciated it. Really love my Fairfield, just wish they wouldn't put creased junk wax cards in there. It's unnecessary. Once again, this is the Card Hobbyist. Remember, there's only 2 things you can control. That's your thoughts and your actions. So remember, stay positive, keep ripping them packs, and I'll catch all y'all later.